I figured it was time to give a little update on the 2016 situation for our hockey bags. So I thought I would just go through the bag that we just had to replace. So from my last review, this is the Reebok that we had, the second Reebok, it's a 10K that we had. All the zippers, all the pockets, everything, the handle, everything's still very, very functional. It works very, very well. The only issue we've had with it is the same thing that happened last time, is that basically this area down here we had to cut the flap off because it kept falling and getting run over by the wheels. And you can see the damage that's gone in the plastic part right here. And that's basically where the axle goes. So once that's done, the wheel collapses in and you can no longer drag it. So when you go to drag this when it's got full of stuff, it actually has a very weird wonky thing to it. So this bag is more or less just a carry bag at this point, and our daughter does like to basically carry that bag around, so we went out and picked up the new Bauer. So if you remember from my previous review, our favorite was probably the Mission bag, and we're no longer able to get that Mission bag in Canada. It's only available in the US at this point. So we shopped around, and this is the one that we ended up settling on. One of the reasons for it is it's just slightly taller than the Reebok bag, but if I put it in profile for you here, you'll see that the profile of the two bags is quite significantly different for the depth that it comes out. So you can actually probably save, well, it's probably about a good 3 inches or whatever, 6-7 centimeters there between those two widths of those bags. So in the back of the car it's much less greedy for space, yet the equipment all still fits in just fine. So the bag has less pockets on the Bauer than the Reebok, which my daughter prefers the having the two side pockets up here on the Reebok for sure. That is a big boon. And this one big pocket down here, it's well done. It actually has plenty of room for extra stuff, and it has some nice meshed pockets that actually help organize in there. So it actually is a very useful pocket size. The trick though is it just doesn't have the extra compartments to keep things a little easier for getting things out, for like hair elastics or tape or that sort of thing. The inside one is a deep pocket, and it acts up kind of like a stand bag as you're in the room, and that is effective and easy to find all the equipment in, so no problem there. The one change that we have had to make is the skate pockets on the Bauer bag are actually larger than they were in the Reebok. So this is where the water bottle is ended up being stored from now on, sort of thing. So we just stick them into the back of the skate pocket there. So that actually has worked out okay. The handle is, from what we can tell, the handle looks like it's a better design with the two struts on it. So it seems like it's got more ability to just stay rigid and such. The wheels are also a quieter wheel. They're a full round wheel, so as you drag it across the floor, it's actually a smoother feeling than these ones that have the pleats or treads on them, whatever you would call those things. So, and preference just for that, it rolls more smoothly than the Reebok did. The other thing that we did find that we quite liked about this bag is that in the Reebok there's no real spot that you could stick a hockey stick, whereas this one here, I don't think this is necessarily designed for holding the hockey stick there. It's a pad that has a piece of Velcro that I think you can strap the backpack strap and tuck it in there, so it's actually not, it's got a piece of Velcro here basically to hold the two together so that your straps aren't dangling in the wind. But what it ends up meaning is that you can actually carry the hockey stick in it pretty easily by just putting it down through that manner, and it actually carries very well when you're rolling down the concourse in the arena. So that's actually been quite nice. It's very handy for them, so they're not always having to carry the stick as well if they've got other things in their hand. So that's been very decent from perspective of the bag for just ease of use in the room. The weight of this bag is almost identical. I think this one's 8 pounds on the nose, like 8 pounds 4 ounces. The backpack straps are ample as well. There's no problem for an adult or a kid actually holding it and carrying it. So, and as I mentioned, because of the slim profile on the bag, it does fit well into the car. There is still the rigid back, so this part here isn't as malleable as the Mission bag was, but it does end up working out overall for for what we're playing with. So we've been pretty happy so far with the replacement. I personally would have preferred to pick up possibly another mission bag, but just getting it to Canada was prohibitively expensive. So we tried the Bauer, and it seems to be fitting the bill. So hopefully that's a useful review. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and hit a subscribe if you like the review. Thanks very much.